Piers Morgan says William's right to be incensed by Harry after refusing to see him. Piers Morgan hit out at the Duke of Sussex amid claims there were no plans for the royal to meet his brother and heir to the throne, the Prince of Wales, after the former rushed back to the UK to visit King Charles. Piers Morgan addressed the sibling feud between Prince William and Prince Harry at a time when the royal family has been hit with a series of devastating blows, from the deaths of Prince Philip and then Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, the Epstein scandal engulfing Prince Andrew, to his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson's cancer battles. It was announced this week King Charles had been diagnosed with a form of cancer after he was recently released from hospital having undergone prostate surgery. He has now cancelled his public engagements. On top of this, Princess Kate is recovering from abdominal surgery. The uncensored presenter, 58, claimed at the heart of this fragility lies the raging, intractable feud between William and Harry in his latest column for the New York Post. Piers suggested, dependent upon the severity of Charles' cancer diagnosis, his eldest son William could be propelled onto the throne while in his early 40s. He wrote, "It's also why I completely understand why William has refused to see his brother on this trip. I would do the same if one of my siblings had spent years publicly trashing our family for financial gain." Piers questioned how William would ever be able to forgive his brother following Harry and Meghan Markle's bombshell Oprah Winfrey interview where there were claims of racism to the Duke's memoir Spare, which is said to have put a further strain on his relationship with William. He went on, "The cold, hard reality is that Harry hasn't just burned his bridges with the royals, he's bombed them into matchsticks, and I'm told many of the family want nothing more to do with either him or Meghan. It's a shameful state of affairs that William is right to be utterly incensed by gossip monger Harry and to feel he can't trust him as far as he can throw him," Piers concluded. The Duke of Sussex travelled from the US to the UK on Tuesday after Buckingham Palace announced on Monday the King had been diagnosed with a form of cancer. Charles personally told his youngest son Harry of his diagnosis and made sure he told all of his immediate family as early as possible, including his siblings and children. Harry was seen arriving at Clarence House, where he was said to have a 45-minute meeting with his father. While he has no UK base, it is thought he may have instead stayed in a luxury hotel, the Mail reports. On Wednesday, Harry was seen arriving at London's Heathrow Airport less than 24 hours after he rushed from LA. Meanwhile, William returned to his royal duties and said he really appreciates everyone's kindness as he spoke out for the first time since the shock news that the King had been diagnosed with cancer when the royal arrived at a gala dinner tonight which was in support of London's Air Ambulance charity.